guys, welcome back to the castle. Thought I'd try something a little bit different here and show one of the projects that I'm almost done with. What we needed was dungeon entrances. You know, it's one thing to go to a dungeon and say you are now in the dungeon, but so I thought, being the crafty type person that I am, and we all are, that we would try to make at least 3 different versions so that they could see them. And here they are. I have a few more details to do. That one, I guess you would find in the deep dark of a castle, maybe. Maybe this one's a secret entrance. You have to pull back some vines to find, maybe. And this one I did without bars. Maybe this is a mine, you know, the mines of Moria kind of thing. So we figured I would try that. And basically, I'm going to at least go through some of the processes and some of the pieces that we did to do that. And so let me set these aside for a second and I can show you. First things first. Foam. You gotta love it. This is blue. I guess there's a pink version of this. It's industrial installation foam, or insulation foam rather. Guys, do what I did. Anytime you go by a construction site, there's usually a garbage bin. Stop in and ask them, hey, do you have any scrap foam? You can even tell them, you know, I use it for crafting, it's not for construction, and I have a lifetime supply from a recent store that did some renovation. They expanded, doubled their floor footage, and they had 2 almost full sheets of this, but it was cracked. Both of them were cracked. And I said, hey, I know you're throwing them out. Can I have them? Absolutely, and away you go. The only thing is in order to use this, you need one of these. And this happens to be a hot wire cutter. This one is, in fact, it comes with its own battery pack. Heats up like almost instantly, and this wire gets extremely hot, and it'll take some practice, but you can eventually figure out how to use it. It's not hard. This one is a foam cutter. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can read it for you. Marvi Ukita Super Hot Wire Foam Cutter, model 3400. And the one thing I like about this, and I think I showed it in the previous video, is it will also act as a wand. So if you have a big piece, you can use the wire and sort of sculpt with it. And the power plugs in there, the switch is there. So that's sort of spiffy keen, and it'll also work like a table. So you're going to need that. And as you can see, it's just the blue foam, okay? Now, how do you get this to glue together? From experience, I can tell you hot glue, not gonna make it. This is the stuff you need. And why, pray tell, Caden, are you storing it upside down? Because this stuff is so thick. I keep it upside down. This is not the original cap. I lost the original cap, so it's a white conical cap. But this is called Aleene's Foamtastic. This is the stuff that gets foam to go to foam, and anything else you want glued to foam. It glues about the same as white glue, so go ahead and get you a tube of this. It lasts a while, don't take much, and it got all these pieces to stick to the cardboard base. And there's a piece back here that's a different kind of foam that I glued to, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Other than that, the wood pieces that I got here are done with hot glue. So you're going to need Foamtastic or a facsimile thereto, something to put foam to foam. The other thing is toothpicks, and I've been talking about this a lot in my other previous videos. Guys, get the woody bits and the tongue depressors and the popsicle sticks, they will serve you so well. They come in handy in so many different ways, flavors and sizes. It really is useful. So spend the few pennies. It's just pennies, very inexpensive, and it's a great option to have very handy. That is what, before I did the base, wrong one, before I put the bases in and everything, this was all open. So I stuck these guys up in equidistantly to the main body here. Then, when it was ready, I had this base cut, set it underneath, and just literally press the bottom points that were already there into the base, glued it to the base, and it all sealed up. And I did the same thing with this one too. Then you can choose whatever flat pieces you want for your cross members, paint them up. I did it in silver. I took some popsicle stick, a few squares to do that piece right there, the key lock piece, and I just painted the keyhole in our ever popular black. And by the way, the paint job, this one I did in gray and highlighted with a blue jean blue, just to give it a different effect. This one was based in black and highlighted in pewter gray. This one was based in black and sponged with pewter gray, along with these finial pieces. These are wood pieces, and again, this is a woodsy piece. This top piece doesn't belong to this. This is a wooden bowl. They're $1.29 per bag, and I think you get like 6 or 12 or some such, and they're just so handy. I'm not sure if I'm going to put actual flames in it or not. What I might do is a bed of dead coals. This one I think more of as a like I said before, the Mines of Moria entrance of dwarven make. So, and oh yeah, like I said, guys, get your blacks and grays in the big bottles. Get them in the big bottles. Watch your sales. AC Moore, Hobby Lobby, all of those places, they just watch the sales. This one's Hobby Lobby, and I'm not sure where I got this one, but yeah, get them by the gallon. You're going to need them. And like I said, I finished, or maybe I didn't, I painted the bars, the cross members, and the lock plate in your metallic gunmetal, just to give it the metallic look. I haven't done the bases, yet. I'm not really sure how I want to do them. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them. I was thinking about actually trying Garrett's paint it gray and give it a stone effect, but I haven't been able to do that yet. So today is probably going to be the day where I base these. And then the final thing is, when I cut this out, and this one out, and this one out, it leaves a hole in the back. And I wanted to give the effect of, gee, this is a dungeon, you're going into a dark and dank place. Enter this item, rainbow foam. This is a Smart Art foam by Creative Hands. Comes in all kinds of different colors, and I have black and brown and everything else. You name the color, I have it. And it is quite literally foam. Okay? And it's easy to cut. It cuts just like paper, and it has a multiple of uses. I use this for beds and to show a pillow, or to show a mattress, or a pile. You can fold it over a couple times and make it look like it's rolled up sailcloth or bolts of cloth or whatever. And in this case, by using the black, I was able to cut out a piece and completely cover without too much fuss, and give it a black back so it looks like you're looking into a dark, dank dungeon. And it's up to the guy with the key, or the guy who can break locks, to get in. This one is just a walk in and die at your own risk, I guess. So there you go. I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover. Like I said, this is a nice variation on a theme, and it's great for the players. The players appreciate the fact that you would put in a few efforts to give a variation instead of just saying, okay, you entered the dungeon. Maybe there's some guards here. Maybe there's some dwarven ghosts guarding their old favorite mine here. Maybe this one is in fact in the castle and is being guarded, so forth and so on, and you'll have to fight your way in to even get entrance into it. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video, and you know what to do. There's a like button over there, I think. I don't know. I can never remember where it is. Give us a like. Give us a shout out. Share us all over the place. And we'll catch you next time at the castle.